with me for 1 second. 1 second. I'm trying to get into my, there we go. I am into my Discord. I think Pyrophoric Actual might actually join us. Pyrophoric Actual might actually join us. How many times can you say actual in one sentence? I don't know. Let's find out. So I think he might be joining us. He was also at the CitizenCon with me. He was also a BTS member, behind the scenes member. So let me make sure that I have everything situated now. I think everything is just about situated. I do apologize, guys. Bear with me. I'm normally not, no, I'm not going to say that I'm not normally not this screwed up. I am normally this screwed up. But you love it. That's why you're here. So today we are going to be watching the behind the scenes footage of the ISC, not that behind the scenes footage, the ISC footage that was shot that I was helping with the behind the scenes group. What's this? TJR 400 coming down with the follow. Dude, I have two sounds. TJR 400, thank you very much for the follow, and I appreciate that. I think I have two of these actually going. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Pet Clan. Grab yourself a log, pull it up next to the fire. We'll tell stories of battles of yesteryear. Thank you, thank you, thank you, and thank you for joining us today. So when I was at the CitizenCon, most of you know that because I have not stopped talking about it, I was one of the behind the scenes members, one of the volunteers. They're not allowed to call us volunteers for some reason, but whatever. I was one of the behind the scenes members. So got to do a lot of really cool stuff. My particular assignment was I was assigned to Tom Rout and to Craig. Tom Rout is with CIG. He does the Inside Star Citizen, the shooting and the producing and all that stuff of that. And Craig works for Mobo, which is a video production company. I think they're just in Manchester. But either way, I got to run around with those guys all day, and I didn't do like a whole lot other than like carry like equipment and be there and just like observe mainly, and be a helper and a gaffer. But it was really cool as a content creator. It was really cool to be able to run around with these guys and do this and at least have some little part in it. As little as my part was, it was really cool to be there and to do that and hang out with those guys. It was a lot of fun. Those guys were a huge blast. For those of you that are on my Facebook and on my Twitter, X, whatever it is now, the picture there is Tom and Craig and I. So let's see. Matter of fact, I think I have that picture right here. There's matter of fact, I do have that picture right here. And again, look at me screwing stuff up. I got a Stream Deck recently, and so I am now just perpetually screwing this up by the numbers. So the folder, here we go, and then we want to turn on the game monitor. There we go. Bam. There. So there's a picture of Tom and Craig and I. So Tom is there in the middle, Craig is on the right, and I am obviously the guy on the left. Hey, look, I'm still wearing the same clothes. So anyway, but we are going to jump in there. Hey, it's Tom. Looking forward to seeing what you think of this. Hey, Tom, there is Tom right there. Tom, yes, I'm super excited. I have not seen it yet. I've been chomping at the bit. I ran around the house. My wife is coming home from Plano today. She's been up there working. And so she's on her way back, and I wanted to make sure everything was situated before she got home, because I knew that I'd be streaming. I didn't want her to walk into a shit show and and there'd be a big mess here, and then I get in trouble. So I don't want to do that. Z-Man, thank you very much, Zulu Group. I appreciate you being there. So yeah, let's without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let me pull this up. That's what she said.
That's what she said.
So let me pull this up and we will get into it.
That's what she said.
Let's keep walking into these. All right, so let's maximize this. Let's pull this all the way out. Damn it.
That's what she said.
I just keep doing it. All right. I need to give y'all hot buttons for the, that's what she said. Apparently I just keep saying shit like that over and over again. But here we go, guys. Let's jump into this without further ado. Let's go to the gaming scene. Bam. And I'm actually going to turn off my camera. So we're going to watch this together here. But guys, yeah, thank you very much for being here. And here we go, man. I'm like super fucking stoked on this.
It's real great to be a citizen right now.
In a word, spellbind.
This was really the biggest show on earth.
You're gonna love the show, everybody. It's time. CitizenCon 2954.
Such a beautiful city, dude. 3 days to CitizenCon. At this point, I'd already been there for 3.
Hi everybody, welcome to Inside Star Citizen. My name is Jared Huckabee and this is our annual behind the scenes episode. It is currently, what day is this? Thursday.
Well, I've already got to pause. So right here, I just saw this just as it was going away. Down here at the bottom, it says Jared Huckabee has not stretched in 14 years. That is going to come into play later on, I'm sure. It definitely comes on into play in at the CitizenCon. So I think it's going to come into play here. I'm sure.
And this is our annual behind the scenes episode. It is currently, what day is this? Thursday, October 17th. The show is in approximately a little less than 48 hours. We're all running on very little sleep, but very high energy. Behind me is Manchester Central. It used to be a big, giant train station. We've taken it over and are currently in the process of building an enormous Bengal carrier hangar. So yeah, welcome to Inside Star Citizen. Let's go.
That was so cool to walk in there for the first time, all that going on.
Last year was a big return to CitizenCon, and it was a fantastic show. We walked away from it, though, thinking, how are we ever going to top this? It was one of the first times that we really went in with the immersive aspect, you know, bringing Pyro to life, and we were really happy with it, but we knew we could take it further. And yeah, we're just a couple days out from welcoming everybody in here, and I would be lying if I said I wasn't nervous about it all, but also very excited. We're emotionally invested in making it the best experience it can be. Coming to Manchester Central, being in a venue that practically feels like a hangar, gave us the perfect canvas to really bring a Bengal carrier to life.
Wow.
One of the things about this year's show that I think we've done a really good job of capturing is just the scale of things. I think our attendees are going to feel like they're stepping foot in the
I think real quick, just, you know, it's funny as I was talking about, I think capturing the scale of things there. One of the things that I'm noticing here is I was standing there with Craig when he was shooting these shots, right? Matter of fact, I mimicked a lot of these shots with my phone because I'm editing my own behind the scenes video currently, and I'm probably already going to throw it in the trash because this is like way better. It's so freaking awesome. It just puts mine to shame. I'm embarrassed. But anyway, my point is it like the scope of some of these shots that he's getting are just freaking phenomenal. It really, he does a great job of showing the size and the dimension of the event center. It was just so big.
UES Barbary inside of a living and breathing Bengal carrier, from the Hornet to the shipping containers, you know, to the bulkheads on the walls. I think this is probably the farthest we've really pushed it as far as immersion and just bringing it all to life.
Those people behind us belong to our CIG family because they are our behind-the-scenes participants who help us making this event happen. Currently, they're prepping the swag bags for our attendees.
We have a BTS that I met yesterday. His name is Artemis, and he told me that we are sharing love all year, and just to help us, they are giving us back 2 days of love. So they are super happy to do that. We have a lot of perks for them, and it's like we're just happy to give. They are happy to give, so we are super happy to have BTS helping us for these days.
I'm looking forward to, you know, hanging out with all the other crew that I've worked with over the last few
years.
It's
Pyro.
good
Here's
to see
voice.
the CIG staff that comes back every year and puts the show on.
Yeah, there's Pyro right there. See, Tom says Craig's shots were great. Editor was very happy to have so many shots that she's on. No, dude, he spent a lot of time. That was a lot of, how many terabytes of video footage was that? Wasn't it like 6 or something? Rizzy Poo, hello. You never seen the fanboy version of Boba Fett? Well, here it is, buddy, in all of its glory. This is the fanboy version right here. I even have my CitizenCon behind the scenes shirt on right now. Yes, I am totally a fanboy. So how are you doing, Grizzy? Thank you for joining us. Hey, Pyro, I see that you are in Discord now. You have nothing to say, sir?
Oh, can you hear me?
I can hear you now, yes.
Nice. I was just cringing, waiting to see what I would say.
And I will back up just a little bit, so because Pyro is here now. We'll back up a little bit so that we can hear what he has to say about what he has to say.
And it's like we're just happy to give. They're happy to give, so we are super happy to have BTS helping us for these days.
I'm looking forward to, hanging out with all the other crew that I've worked with over the last few years. It's good to see the CIG staff that comes back every year and puts the show on. It's always fun to see the reveal, and so I try not to watch. I try not to look under the hood if I can help it, and then I get to be surprised with everybody else too.
What do you mean you try not to look under the hood, Pyro? We were running all around there looking at everything.
Well, that was the thing, is I was trying not to look at a lot of that stuff. I was just moving what I needed to move.
Oh, I see.
I don't know why I can't hear your stream through Discord.
CitizenCon coming up really soon. How are you feeling?
Okay, better than last year, I think.
So this was really cool, and I didn't say a word to anybody about any of this because I didn't want any chance of getting in trouble for anything. Zulu Group says 07's Pyro.
Howdy.
But I did not want to get in trouble in any shape, form, or fashion by Jared. Jared allowed me to go. I was actually standing here when these interviews were taking place, and this is before CitizenCon. This was on Thursday, I believe. So
yeah.
Anyway, I got to go over and go into the Manchester offices and listen to these interviews and see the things that were all being kept under wraps. Of course, I took my phone did not even leave my pocket. I even powered it off when we walked in just so there would be no mistake that I did not leak anything. But it was so freaking cool to be there and see these guys, like Ben and Benoit and freaking Ian and all these guys freaking talking about this stuff. And to see where they work, to see the actual area that they work in. You kind of get a picture of it here and you get like a little bit of a scope, but when you walk into the office, it really feels different. It feels more grounded. It's really, really awesome. But I was like really, really excited about it. But anyway, I'll get back to this. I'm sorry.
What's that?
Just a little bit more prepared this year. Yeah, lines are a little bit more rehearsed, so just feeling a little bit better about it.
It's my first time presenting and my first in-person in the venue. I have no idea how big the room is. I don't know how big the stage is. So I think the moment I'll be on rehearsals on Friday, I'm gonna be like, what did I get myself into?
that dude right there, Ian, is freaking.
But did I get myself
this
into?
Little guy. Oh, come on now.
I don't know how big the stage.
This little guy right here, he has got a lot of drive, man. He is hungry. He wants to go out and take on the world, man. He's going to grab the world by the horns. He really, really, really is super excited and passionate about everything that he's doing there. It was very, very cool to watch him talk about what he's doing and just to see like his actual genuine reactions to stuff. He's going to go somewhere. Keep an eye on him.
Stages. So I think the moment I'll be on rehearsals on Friday, I'm going to be like, what did I get myself into?
This is one of the most stressful things I've ever done in game development, but this will be one of the most rewarding things I've ever done. I've released games, but this is nothing compared to that.
But I'm feeling good. I'm feeling energized. I think the content we're going to show is really awesome, and I feel the community is going to be, ecstatic about what we're going to show. Right. Topping last year, maybe. We'll see.
I was thinking, how could we top last year? And then I saw different presentation videos.
Now, I do got to ask, chat. Does everyone agree that this one topped last year, or do you feel like it didn't? I feel like it did, but on a different level. It's really comparing apples to oranges. Last year was a lot of hey, look at all this stuff that's almost done and we're going to give you all this stuff. Whereas this year was more about, hey, look at the building blocks that are here. And this is the path we're following. So it was really kind of two different feels overall, I thought.
Those come in and, you know, different like outlines and stuff. And I was like, oh my God, this is going to be bigger.
I think it's going to be a great event, and I can't wait to share with the community and especially see the community's reaction to all the cool stuff we have decked out.
One day to CitizenCon.
What's up, guys? Dan Halbrick here at CitizenCon. Things are still getting set up, but I wanted to show you guys exactly what it looks like here on the show floor. Right, so obviously the main showing centerpiece of CitizenCon this year is the Anvil Hornet that we have built by Mango Stone here on the show floor. It is massive. I think it's like 35 feet long or 50 feet long and 14. It's big. It's really freaking big.
We basically built it in 8 weeks, from an empty warehouse to what you can see now. Initially, when we started talking about it, we thought, don't even know if this is possible actually. You know, nobody had done it before. It's the size of an F-16 fighter jet, so even though in this space, it's suddenly dwarfed, you know, because this space is so huge. Yeah, it is the biggest thing we tackle, but we're up for doing big stuff like this.
It's nice for us to actually kind of come and experience the fan base from what we
that was really cool watching them
understand. The
put this stuff
community
together.
for this game is passionate. So to see it through the eyes of 4,000 people who have never seen this before, I think it's going to be something.
And real quick, so my main job when I was running around with Tom and Craig, these little microphones that you see, I would put those on people. Yep. That's me. Go ahead. Hold your applause. Just throw cash. Yep. And actually right here during this interview, since we were using both of the microphones, I was standing next to Tom because he's asking the questions off camera. I was standing next to Tom recording the whole thing with my phone so that I could send him the, I need to ask what they, oh, you don't know what they did with it? Oh my gosh, Tom doesn't know what they did with the Hornet. I can tell you that I did not bring it back with me. I tried to, it wouldn't fit on the plane. So anyway, yeah, so I was actually recording Tom asking the questions here just in case they needed that footage. So far, I haven't heard Tom ask any questions to these guys yet. I heard him in the background on some other ones.
Something wonderful to behold.
All right, guys, now we are here in the community booth section. These are where all of our awesome community booths are located. Some of them, again, are still getting set up.
Everyone this time is in big containers, cargo containers, and we're trying to get everything
so
set up
cool
in
the way it
time.
was set up.
This year we do have a nice amount of community booths again. It's actually more than last year. We do have a nice variety of community organizations and also services. We kind of want to showcase the, you know, the breadth of Star Citizen, right? Like there's people that are into PvP, there's people that want to help each other. There's also people that just want to, you know, space truck, right? So we try to showcase everything that the Star Citizen community stands for.
Now we're going to go over to a new place. Come on, follow me. Right, you might be able to see a little bit over my shoulder.
They totally like freaking, he was totally robbed, right? This dude was like out of his mind. We started off over by the Hornet and like everybody's like holding, like I'm carrying around a case full of freaking camera equipment. Craig's got the freaking camera with this great big gimbal thing set up on it so that it's I don't know, it's to help keep from like jitters and shit like that. I'm losing my mind here, but it's not just like a regular gimbal. It's like a great big square one, and it holds all kinds of shit on it and monitors and everything. It's really, really cool, but really heavy too. But this dude right here, Tom's running around asking questions. This dude started telling us about it at the Hornet, and he gave us some stuff, got all excited, was like, follow me. And he ran over to like the next spot and it was like, follow me. And they ran to the next spot. They follow me and they ran to the next spot. It was all done very, very quick. And he did it like perfectly in one freaking take. Yeah, they chopped it up. It would have been really cool to watch him run all the way through everything. Because he did such a good job. He got robbed. Oh, sorry, bud.
The Monster Tech Sim Pits, where if you want to experience the verse in real 4D motion, you'll be able to check that out along with our VKB sticks. And it's a really cool time. Now we're gonna go to the next place. Come on, follow me. All right, now we have the Voyager Bar. This is an awesome place to check out and just relax if you're here at CitizenCon. Come on, follow me. And the last bit of CitizenCon we have here is the Addison Lounge. If you were a VIP ticket holder, this is where you got to chillax, relax, max out cool, shooting some saddle ball outside of school. And
Tom says the first version of the edit had Dan's whole walk in it, pretty much uninterrupted, including when he went the wrong way. See, that would have been awesome. I would like to see just that needs to be thrown into one of the videos somewhere and put out there, because Dan did such a good job just in one take, just like freaking did the whole thing. I thought we were gonna have to do it like 3 or 4 times, and he wasn't really as winded as he's letting on. He's pretending there, but it was really, really good.
it's super decorated, super plush, super comfy. I think I'm gonna go sit down. Stop following me.
CitizenCon is one of few times that the developers actually get a chance to kind of connect with the community on a more personal level. Honestly, just the one-to-one personal interactions are just so much fun, and I think a really important part of what makes CitizenCon special.
The fact that this is the queue for the early birds, like more people are coming tomorrow, is like crazy. I've never been to a CitizenCon, so to have it in like our home studio location in Manchester, it's so exciting.
I've been to every single one since 2015. What about you?
Second.
Oh,
Went to one
my
last
boy.
year, couldn't miss this one.
Not long. An hour's drive.
Okay. 24 hours of flights.
I came for the game, but I stay for the community because I've met lots of good people. I've been playing for 4 years, more or less, and I enjoy it a lot.
So I went to the one in Manchester here in, was it 2019, I think it was? Yeah, and it was a really good event, but this was, there's a lot more people here, it looks like, so it's a big thank you to the fans. It gives them that kind of personal experience because we're making the game for them at the end of the day.
It was amazing how many people were just standing out there waiting for hours, even for early registration. And so the first day of CitizenCon, I got there, like 10 till 7 about, and there were already probably 50 or 60 people already standing outside, and they didn't open until a little after 9. I think everybody was under the impression that it was going to open at 8. I was under the impression that it was going to open at 8, but then it was like a little after 9 when they actually opened the doors.
Yeah, there was a hang up inside.
Oh, there was a hang up inside?
Yeah, with the venue.
Oh, what happened? Oh, well, I don't know. Are you allowed to say? I don't know.
No.
Okay. Never mind that. There was a delay. That's all you need to know.
You're first in line?
Yeah.
How excited are you for CitizenCon?
I'm absolutely stoked. I obviously want to know what's happening with Squadron. Stoked to see the event hall and just what they've done with it.
I've not really been to a whole lot of community events. This is my first CitizenCon, so I figured we're just going to eat it all up.
Well, we've been to CitizenCon since 5 years.
Yeah.
We're excited to see what's going on, and I try to avoid all the leaks and rumors and all the things,
Yeah, we're just letting ourselves be surprised.
Yeah.
This doesn't look chaotic at all, and I don't know Obviously they slowed it down some, but like when everybody, these scenes right here, hold on
I
a second.
figured we're just gonna eat it all up. Well, years.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, we're just letting ourselves be surprised.
Yeah.
I went back too far. Okay, so like right here where people are coming in, they slowed this down. This felt so much more rushed in real life, and it may have been because like I was chasing Craig, and trying to let him like run the camera, and I was basically like being a guide for him because he's concentrating on the camera, and he's running back and forth and going around people and in and out between people. And so like if he would like start to run into something or something, you know, I'd like, you know, pull his coat or something and kind of keep him from bouncing off a wall or hurting himself or hitting somebody or something else. So I was kind of like the safety guy. But we were going like full speed, like literally running and chasing people and trying to keep up with the crowd and go through the crowd. And it just looks so much slower and calmer here. It just felt so chaotic at the time.
I mean, the vibe I get is awe, right? Everyone is amazed by the level of detail with stuff. We have this awesome engine test sequence for the Hornet that is so immersive
That
it makes you
was
feel
very
like you're
awesome,
on deck.
and I
There's
never
all these
got
little
a
hidden
full
details. There's
shot
posters
of that
that are
happening.
like the posters in game.
I tried
all
and
of
tried and
our
tried and
drinks
never
are
got
like
it. The
smoke
closest I got
branded.
was is I have a really good shot of Sandy watching it, and I'm assuming for the first time, because like at first she was kind of like, okay, yeah, whatever, and then it was like the shock on her face whenever the full engine test started going was really good. That's probably the only decent part of video that I got.
I wanted to know what malts tasted like. You can go right ahead. Am I allowed to swear on ISC? I don't know. We'll bleep it out? Okay, great.
My job has mostly been to oversee this area, which is like the entrance to CitizenCon. So after
These
you
models
pick up
were
your tickets,
so
your swag bags, you
freaking
come in
awesome,
here,
dude.
get some merch, check out these cool models. All the food is here.
And the
We've
merch
got
line was
torpedo
ridiculous
burrito, we've
long.
got Big Benny's. But
And
just making sure everything goes smoothly.
The
saying hi to
torpedo
everybody.
burrito. Holy crap, guys. I had the chicken torpedo burrito. It was absolutely exactly the way that I imagined that a space chicken burrito would taste. Nothing like an actual chicken burrito. It was good. It wasn't bad. It wasn't like they were feeding the shit or anything. The food, from everything I heard, the only thing I had from the actual vendors there was that burrito, but everyone said that the food was pretty good. And the chicken burrito was good. It just did not taste like a chicken burrito at all. But man, it tasted exactly the way that I imagined that it would taste. And every time I get one in the game when I'm playing, it is the exact flavor. It is the exact flavor. Immersion, not broken. Fucking amazing. I loved it, even though it was not a very good burrito. I mean, as far as burritos go.
It's really great.
Pyro, did you eat any of the food there at the vendors?
No. I wanted to. I went and got a Coke at one point because I couldn't find a Coke.
A Coke doesn't count, dude.
I know. That's right. There's the cooler right there.
Because me looking over this place, it means I get to kind of talk to everybody as they walk in. So it's been really fun. It's my favorite part of every CitizenCon is seeing our community, putting names to faces, and like people I've been talking to for years that I've never met in person before. And that's always the best part for me.
Hello! Bonjour, CitizenCon! Guten Tag, CitizenCon! Hola, CitizenCon! Ni hao, CitizenCon! And hello, Manchester! I can feel the danger. I think we should let this play out in the game.
Dude,
This
I cannot
means that
wait
you can
to be able
click
to
the
get
link
like
and it will take you to the
customizable
exact
stuff in the
location
game.
in the star map, making it easy for you to group up.
They will react to the player character and can be pushed out of the way. Did
Did you guys see that worm?
Thank God there's only 20 of you, otherwise I'd be nervous.
The full system will be Castra. It's all hands on deck. Richer locations, deeper gameplay, better experiences.
I'm Kim Shadow. I'm here so I can compete in the cosplay competition.
Monster hunting is coming to Star Citizen. What we just showed you was no tricks, no hacks, just gameplay of the battle card.
Oh my god, that was the absolute highlight of my game dev career so far. I had to keep stopping because everyone was just cheering so much.
These guys at the end of most everybody, it was at the end of their presentation that we would grab them and do some type of interview with them. And when I say we, I use that very loosely. I was the guy putting the microphone on them. That's all I did, and carry the camera equipment. But anyway, my point is this, is that every one of those guys was so excited when they would come off stage after doing their presentation. It was really, really cool. Super cool to see.
I'd like to introduce to you
Starchitect.
This means that Starchitect, we're just able to, on a planetary scale, just define how many locations we need, what you'd find there, and to just give that full identity. And I won't just see you in the verse, but I'll see you in a denser verse.
It was nerve-wracking, however it was awesome, and it's a huge personal milestone. It's really rewarding to work so hard on something and then come out and show some of it and people to cheer and clap and give it applause. I won't say it makes it all worth it, because it's worth it anyway. It looks beautiful, but it's a good feeling. It's great.
I've done it a few times now, so I'm starting to get used to it, but it's still always a bit daunting when you have 4,000 people and however many on Twitch and YouTube afterwards. But yeah, it's fun. You get a buzz out of it, and it's a very immediate type of reward for the hard work.
The favorite part of the day for me was absolutely all the systems that came together with Genesis. That really blew me away. All the biomes and everything else that came with it. I've been waiting for that.
I mean, day one, phenomenal. I'm almost speechless. Almost.
Definitely exceeded my expectations. We came here looking for something better than last year, and I think we got it.
I hope you like what you've seen so far in day one. It's in your hands.
Absolutely. Who wants to start? Should we go?
I was gripped, especially the cutscenes and the gameplay. I've never been so gripped watching a cinematic in a game before. The music, the sound, the action. I was crazy. Fire!
That's cool.
In a word, spellbinding.
And I really look forward tomorrow to see what about 1.0.
Such a cool looking city.
It is approximately 40 minutes before the start of day 2. We are here in the backstage area. This is where all the magic happens. Day 1 was this big visual feast. Day 2, I'm pretty excited. It's possibly the most important presentation we've ever done for Star Citizen. So I'm interested to see what people are going to think about it afterwards. But I haven't been this excited in a while.
Everyone is super tired. It's been a long day yesterday. The community booths have been done an amazing job though.
My favorite thing is talking to people from the community, meeting people, and just seeing the passion people have for the game, because I have that passion.
We've had amazing traffic. Everything's very well set up. We've had tons.
Tom says, in a word, spellbinding is my favorite line from the episode. Really? That's nice.
We're having a great time.
Oh, I've made myself, you see our presenters, we got these lovely note cards here. I didn't have them when I did the thing yesterday, and I really should have, because as you can see, don't run.
Oh, dude. So this is what I was talking about. when I was talking about earlier when it said that he hadn't stretched in 14 years in the very beginning of the episode, he literally injured himself. Like no joke, not like, oh, I'm hurt or I'm a little sore or whatever. He was legitimately injured and still showed up the next day busting his ass. Fucking amazing. I mean, true pro right there. True pro. That was really, really awesome to watch him work. It was really awesome to watch all these guys work. And the really cool part is being like behind the scenes and being one of the volunteers, seeing these guys get in there and just do their thing was, even though it's not really their thing, they do game development, but to do the presentations and to see the love and passion behind it was awesome. He was limping for a week afterwards. I bet.
I think I legitimately pulled a hammy.
This one says, don't let the intrusive thoughts out.
What the heck?
This one says, hi, Dad. Hi, Dad. And this one says, don't run, crossed out. Don't roll on the stage, dummy.
I totally missed the rolling on the stage stuff. Of course, I missed a lot of the actual presentations.
All right, hello, CitizenCon.
I did not see the rolling on the stage about it. Didn't even hear about it.
Yesterday, we presented the first that we're creating for you. Today, we got something just as exciting to talk about. We want to show you the world that you can build.
Who's excited to start talking about this next topic? From here on, we will give you the tools to build your own stories.
Do you want to see a big base? Good, because we're going to industrialize.
I still have not watched all of the panels.
Crafting will fundamentally change not only how you play the game, but why you play the game.
I've watched most of
I hope you continue to come with us on this journey as we march towards.
Which ones have you not watched yet?
I think I napped through some of it, some of the community stuff.
Star Citizen 1.0.
I think it went great. I'm really happy with it. The whole team really pulled together for it.
So now we're talking multiple stations linking and dry docks.
This is where so like right here, like I was all super jazzed about all the base building, and then the space station stuff. I was like, yes, that's awesome, freaking awesome, and I still really, really think it's awesome. I hope that it's super, super expensive. I hope it is very, very time consuming. Obviously it should be. Right. I mean, this in real life, it would be, it needs to be here. Obviously, we don't want it to take years, but this should, like to build like a space station should take, a couple of months at least. Kind of like in Star Trek Online, wherever you have you're upgrading your station and stuff. It takes a long time to do it and a lot of resources. But
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So it's it should take a long time. But when they zoomed out and showed this, that's when I was kind of like, okay, this is too much. This is way too much right here. This is ridiculous big. Oxnix says, so EVE Online with better skins. No, better altogether, Oxnix.
Own capital ships.
When I got off stage, I was still like peering around the corner to see the crowd, and yeah, it's wonderful to see how excited they are about it. Really like fuels us going forwards as well, because ultimately we do it for them.
This year's been amazing. I think the venue is really great. Also amazing to have so many of the community here. I think the venue is really great.
I was in the video. I gotta go back and see it.
This year's been amazing. I think the venue is really great. Also amazing to have so many of the community here and get to show them firsthand what we've been working on and what's to come. It's all really exciting stuff.
It's been really amazing to see the reaction of the fans, and especially like it's been something that we've been working on now for a couple months. So it's just been such a relief to be able to kind of share that with the audience. I've not experienced this before in my career. Yeah.
It's like the one place to get together, everyone that shares the same interest. Like just walking in Manchester right now, it's like you overhear like, what's your favorite spaceship? What's your what's the profession that you're doing? So you have like just a very, very easy conversation starter with even people that you never met. And the benefit here in Manchester is there's a developer like around every corner. So
I can't say anything except it went amazingly. Like, I'm so gassed. I'm so proud of everyone. It was beautiful. Yeah.
The vibe around the convention has been just really infectious, and everybody just has something different that they've really enjoyed about the event.
I thought it was really incredible. I really love how we kind of have a destination in mind now.
I have never seen anything like this, and this was really the biggest show on earth.
That dude was pretty cool.
It's real great to be a citizen right now.
He had a lot to say. He had a lot more to say than that little bit that we gave him. And that dude talked for like 5 minutes. But he was really cool. He was super excited about being there. Well, yeah, that was freaking awesome, guys. Awesome. Tom, great job. And Craig, if you get the chance to talk to Craig, I didn't ever get Craig's number or anything, but yeah, outstanding. And so many of those shots just, they looked really cool on the monitor, but they look way cooler when they're like full size, way cooler. Of course, I have a 32-inch monitor in front of me right now. It's like right in my face, so that helps a lot. But wow, all of it was so good.